Welcome back. Just a few days ago, I found out that the website Chessly has added a bot that you can play against. Now, if you're not familiar, Chessly is owned or started by Levi, also known as Gotham Chess, where I have purchased a few courses. You can see here that my courses include the Caro-Kann, which I haven't done much on it. I did all the lessons back when it was on his own website, gothamchess.com. But once he switched over to Chessly, I haven't come back and done very much, only 4%. And it says, yeah, I have the D4 course as well, but I haven't done much of that either. I didn't purchase the beginner chess, so that must just be something that got added on for free. But anyway, over here in the left column, it says play Levi, which I think was a play on his name, Levi, which people sometimes called him Levi. I haven't looked at it yet, so I'm just going to click on it and see what happens. So let's click play Levi. It says, practice your openings courses against Levi, our sophisticated AI, which simulates how real humans at your ELO will play against you. Levi can only play opening courses for now. Okay, so I don't know, does that mean he won't be able to play the whole game? Also, I'm going to quibble with the use of ELO here. I don't have an ELO because an ELO rating is a very specific type of rating system that isn't used by any of the sites that I play chess on. Both chess.com and leechess.org use the Glico rating systems. But anyway, that's just because I'm pedantic. Please forgive me for that. I'm going to see what it does. Play now. Difficulty easy? Well, yeah, let's start with easy. See how that works. Pick a color first. I'm going to pick, for the user color, I'm going to pick white and select, well, the only course I have here is the D4 Dynamite, so I'll pick that one and click Start. Okay, that's a really small board there. Is it changeable? Oh, I can customize the board, but I probably can't make it bigger, can I? Well, I don't like the brown color. Gray with an E. I didn't know Levi was British. Move color, yellow. That's almost like a brown, so let's switch that to blue. The sounds, either Anja or none. Pieces. Okay, I don't know how you can choose Leechess or chess.com pieces because both of those sites allow you to customize your pieces with a bunch of options. So I'll just leave them at the default for now. Coordinates. I like them inside the board. Okay, yeah, that's weird that they use the British spelling for gray. And yes, if you haven't noticed, I am often distracted by the oddest things. Okay, I don't need that to be there. I guess I'll just play. Do I have to play D4 since that's the opening course I picked? Let's see. Oh, it let me play C4. Oh, and the bot played that? I think that's to protect the D5, but I'm not sure. Okay. I think I can go ahead and fianchetto this bishop here. It looks like there's only one color of arrow available. I think we can take that. Okay, now that's probably going to push here. If it does, where do I put the knight? I guess if I fianchetto and then they push that pawn, I can always put the knight here on E4. So let me go ahead and do that. It didn't, okay. Then I will play E3, preparing to get my other knight out. It did push forward. I think that I can just take. I'm not sure if I should, but that's what I'm going to do. They did take with the knight as I expected. Then let me get this knight here and see if they want to trade knights. Oh, they didn't. Okay, well, I'm going to castle. And then I'm going to take that. Now my queen is pinned, but I can move it. Let's see that. Pointing there and pointing there. Should I take that pawn with my light squared bishop? Or should I add another defender to that knight? Also lining up with the king. I don't know. They castled, okay. Well, then I don't want to move this. If they had left their king there, then I could always move this knight out of the way and they would be in check, so my queen wouldn't be in danger. But I can get my queen out now. To here, maybe? Okay, let's see. I want my pawns on light squares, right? Since I have both bishops left, but I should probably move this to get this bishop out. Okay, now they have two attackers on the knight because the rook has moved over and I only have one defender on the knight. I guess, oh, I can't move this pawn. The arrows won't go away. I have to redraw each arrow to get them to go away. Okay, I was thinking about doing this to push that bishop away, but I can't move that pawn because the pawn is pinned to my king by their dark squared bishop. So it looks like they're going to get the knight unless I can find a way to defend it by either putting my queen back or putting my bishop back. Should I put the bishop back? I guess I have to. Otherwise they get the knight. Oh, that's going here probably, I think. Can I defend against that? Oh, again, the arrows won't go away. Okay. I guess I could keep the bishop from seeing that, but then they have two pieces. They can just take that pawn because of where the queen is. And I still can't move that pawn. But I can move the knight now. I don't know what help that would be. Oh, I can also move the king. But if I move the king, then they take this pawn. But if I don't move the king, they're going to take that pawn. How can I defend that pawn? And I still can't move it. Oh, but I can move my king up now. So I won't be in check. Because as it is, it's going to be a fork. So maybe I should put my king up. Oh, we're coming up on checkmate here, aren't we? Guess I can stop that by putting this knight here. Okay, they've lined that up with my queen. I also noticed their queen is aimed at my rook. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's aim my bishop at their queen. And okay, their queen has moved out of that. Should I move my queen out of this? Probably. Or should I push this pawn forward? Yes, let's push the pawn forward. That can't be great, right? Okay, I think I should take the rook with my rook. I'm going to do that. Aiming for the knight, but I can move the knight. Or should I put my queen up one? No, that's not threatening mate because their queen is guarding that square. Okay, well, should I move the knight here? And then if they take, I'll take. Okay, let me try that. I thought they were going to take it, but they didn't. But now they can. Okay, that's not great, I guess. Maybe I have to drop my king back now? So the bishop is also... Oh, no. I need to move the king over so that the bishop is defending it. Okay, so move the king to h2. So I have two defenders on that. Okay, now the knight's pinned because of the queen. But now their queen isn't guarding g7 anymore. So should I try this? Or is that just... They're just going to move a pawn, aren't they? Let's try it. I don't know what it could hurt. Okay, they did move a pawn. But now I can check here, and then when they get out of check, I can come over and drive that queen away, maybe. Let's see, check. Okay, they did come over. Should I try this? Oh, no, because that pawn is pinned. Oh my, so I wouldn't be able to take back. They would just get my queen for free. My goodness, I almost did that. Well, what about playing f4 to block that other bishop from seeing the pawn? That's starting to get pretty hairy over there. Also, I would like to be able to get my queen in here someplace. Wow, too many lines and I can't get rid of them? Okay, I don't think. All right, I'll play f... Whoa, the queen has jumped in there. Can I threaten the queen? I think I should threaten the queen. It went back. Do I get the rook now? No. If I take the rook now, they do this because my bishop's the only thing defending the knight. But if that rook wasn't there, I would... Oh, I almost said I would half mate, but I don't because their queen is defending that square. I need to figure out how to get my queen back over here. Also, this pawn is hanging, my d pawn. Should I move my d pawn? Or should I leave it to hang? Yeah, I need my queen to participate more in that defense. Okay, what if I put my queen up on c6 and bring it back this way? Like so. Okay, they ran their rook over there because not only was I defending here, I was also threatening the rook. Okay, now I'm going to try again to drive the queen away by playing queen to f3. Oh, they took this time. Okay. Then I will take back. They got the pawn. Wait, am I up a piece? Have I been up a piece this whole time and didn't realize it? Okay, because I have a knight. I think I'm doing okay then. Let's see where the bishop goes. It went back over there to aim at the knight again. I can move the knight now. I just don't know where or why. Let's throw this pawn up and then maybe... No, that's a bad idea. Wow, I don't know why I played that pawn move. Where is that rook going? Is it going here? Should I push the g pawn? No, because that... No. Then the knight would be guarding the f pawn then. Okay, let's get that bishop back. Go away, bishop. Oh, it went down here to threaten my rook. Oh, and the pawn. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, it gets the pawn. Man. Okay, the bot's making a little bit of a comeback, and I can't move the knight because that's the only thing guarding that pawn. But I can move my king so that the pawn isn't pinned anymore. And then I can move the pawn, and then I can move the knight. Oh, they got another pawn. My goodness. I'm still up a piece, but now I'm down 3 pawns. So are we even now on material? Oh no, that's the only thing guarding that pawn, I said. Okay, well, let's move the pawn first and then move the knight, because I need that knight to be in action. Okay, they're coming after the rook again. Not safe because of their bishop. Those two are guarded by their bishop and their pawn. Okay, so where are my safe squares? Safe, or safe? Do you think they'll trade rooks for me? With me? Let's try that. We'll trade rooks? Okay, then maybe what I played wasn't a great idea. Okay, they've checked. I have to be careful. Let's try this. Okay, they're pushing the pawn. I'm assuming they're going to bring their bishop back here in a second to keep that pawn from moving forward. But I think I can drop back into the corner. So I'm going to threaten that bishop for a second. It did go back. Yeah, I'm going to have to go in the corner, and their bishops are guarding all of those squares. Wow. Okay, well, I don't know where to move, which I guess is the point. And I don't want to put my knight back here, but I might have to in order to get it over there. Okay. I'm going to have to put it in the corner. And then they've come after the knight, which can go back where it was. And then threaten the other bishop. That's keeping me from going back here with it, I guess. Although I could threaten to trade off that bishop now. But then they'll come in here and have that pawn. And that pawn can't move. So do I need to bring up my king? Oh, I can't go there. But I can go here to protect that pawn. So I can move this bishop. Okay. Let's see. I guess I could come around like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's getting tight. I'm going to try to come around this way. Okay, now they're going to come in here and try to get rid of that bishop. So I have to go here to keep them from doing that, I think. And should I try to get rid of their light squared bishop now? I don't know. Let's see where the light squared bishop goes. Okay, that's what I thought. Maybe come over here or here to d5. Yeah, let's go to d5 with it. Aiming at that pawn down there. Okay, they've kept me from seeing that pawn down there. And now they can play this one. And I'm leaving my knight there to guard d4 so they can't force... Oh, but now they can't put their bishop there, so I can move my knight. Because now if they put their bishop there, I'll just get it. Let's see. Maybe come toward this bishop and see where it goes. It didn't... Oh, wait, they're giving me the bishop? Should I take it? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Oh, I also don't know about that. I'm going to let them have that pawn, but I'm going to threaten this bishop and see... Okay, they gave me this bishop too, so I'm going to take... Nope, I'm going to take the bishop first. And save my knight by going here. And I can catch that pawn, I think. My bishop can get it right now. I'm going to take this. They're coming to protect it. Let's see, let's check. Let's take this pawn. And that one. Wait, am I going to beat this spot? Let's go ahead and get this bishop way over here. And then get that rear pawn. Like so. Oh, wait, I don't have any pawns left. How am I going to win this game? Oh, my goodness. It's probably going to stalemate, isn't it? Okay, at least they're not going to win. Okay, that bishop is protected. How am I going to win this? Can I win? Is it legal? I mean, is there a way to win with just the pieces that I have here? I don't know. Let's bring this bishop in. Maybe bring the knight around the other way. Like so. Let's see, my bishops are cutting off that, and this, and my king is protecting all three of them. I have tried and I've practiced winning with just two bishops, and I couldn't do it. I know it can be done, but I don't know how. So with the knight, you'd think I would be able to, but I don't know if I just need to get the knight out of the way, or if I need to use it to help me. Like, I can get it out of the way over there, and that's a check, and their king is fairly well trapped here, but I'm not sure how to corral it, but I'm going to try. And I also know that they're going to run out of room in a second, and we'll end up in a stalemate if I'm not careful. But I can check again safely here, and their king is running out of room. Okay, again, helping me visualize which squares are cut off by the bishops and the knight. Okay, so they don't have a lot of legal moves here. I have to be careful. Let's see, if I just bring the bishop into f4, that allows them one move, two moves. That would allow them to go back to where they just were, or here. Should I bring my king first? Should I bring my king to f3, which then allows them only to go to h4, where I could check with the bishop, but it also cuts off a square from that bishop. I'm not sure. Let's try it. I do know that they have one legal move here. Check. Oh, wait, is this mate? Is it going to let me mate with two bishops? Well, I beat Levi on the easy setting, but it took me 77 moves, and I had to do it without any major pieces. Oh my goodness. And I do apologize for the board being really tiny. I guess I could have cropped in on it, but I wasn't used to this. You know, I didn't know what it was going to look like when I came here, so it says I can give feedback. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I thought it was going to, like, ask me questions about what I thought about it, but it meant feedback according to this. Okay, Stockfish version 16 is running here, and it's going to analyze my game. All right, I've recropped this just a little bit, So the board should appear a little bit larger on your screen because I didn't need showing up the stuff that was in the left column here. But the graph, which looks a little bit like it was borrowed from the chess.com graph, but it took a lot longer to run. And I don't know if that's because it ran really deeply or because it was running here on my computer. I heard my fan kick on. But anyway, it took 3 or 4 minutes here. And it looks like I gave the bot a huge advantage here at the beginning, but then it gave it back. And then I gave it an advantage back. And then it gave it back to me. But it did not highlight any of these moves with mistakes or blunders. So I don't know if that's going to show up when we click through the game, if it's going to show, you know, what should have been played or anything like that. This is my first time here. So let's just click through. It also doesn't look like it has a place here where it's going to show me what moves I should have played. So I'm just going to wait for that number to drop, but it looks like it dropped right there. I was up +4. If I had played something different here, should I have played D4? Well, that's not as high. So it apparently wasn't my best move. I had a move that kept me at 0.4, but I don't know what it was. Okay. But anyway, sorry. Yes, that one, the one that's in the game. Okay. The interface, I haven't been to this site in a long time and I've never played against Levi. So if I have a few moments here, I don't know. Should I have taken that? Apparently the evaluation didn't change that much. So I think it was fine. That apparently was not my best move because the opponent is getting a bigger and bigger advantage. And same thing with that. Okay, I should have played something different. I guess taking that was okay. And then, so I was down a little bit here, but then the bot messed up. That gave me an advantage. And what should I have done? Not that, because that gave the advantage back to the bot. So what should I have done? Should I have played H3? No, that would have been even worse. Well, again, I have no idea what I should have played, but apparently I had an advantage here. Should I have checked? I bet that's it. Okay, I bet I should have checked and then got the knight. Oh, that's even higher. So, okay, so it was the check. That's something that I have not been watching for as much as I should because of where those pieces are here, and my knight is protecting that. So I don't know how they would get out of check. Maybe bringing the bishop back, maybe blocking with the queen, whichever way that they actually... Well, I'm not sure. They could just put that knight back to block the check, and then I wouldn't win the knight. So yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, what did I play here? I don't know. Oh, it was castling, right? Okay, so that wasn't great. That also wasn't great. Where's the big blunder here, though? I want to get to that point. We're almost at dead even until my opponent played that. And it looks like, if I'm reading the graph right, the very next move is where I messed up. I played... Yeah, that was it. Dropping the bishop back was really bad. Okay. I thought I needed another defender on that piece. Should I have just moved it? No, because then they would have won the rook. Oh, if I pushed this pawn, then I could defend the knight this way. Was that it? Well, that's not perfect. It's pretty close, though. Okay. How else could I have defended the knight? Because, again, I couldn't push this pawn because it was pinned. So, yeah, I have no idea. And, again, I don't know. I don't think there's a way here for it to tell me what move I should have played. Okay, well, yeah, I can't figure out what move I should have played, and it's not suggesting one to me. I just know that this wasn't good when I played bishop to b4. I mean, to bishop to f1, sorry. But then the bot gave most of the advantage back to me, and I played king up, which was really bad. But again, what should I have played? I still can't move this pawn. So yeah, I have no idea. So the analysis on this bot is not going to help much at all. I just know that I can just tell when it gave the advantage back to me, it started doing it right there. That was a mistake. Now it's only -2, then it's +1 here. And then I had the advantage for quite some time before we went back to even. Then I gave the advantage back to the bot. The last time the bot had a big advantage was here. Oh, the bot had a big advantage there. I did not know that. I thought I was still doing okay because I was up a piece. Well, I don't know what the bot should have played, but it played that, which brought us back to even. That was okay. That's still even. That was apparently a mistake because the bot has a -1 now, but now it's even again. Still pretty close to even. Pretty close to even. Even. Oh, is this where the bot just gave me the bishop? Yes, okay. So we were still even here. The bot could have forced a draw if they had just, I guess, saved this bishop. Where would they save it to? Here? Here? Okay, well, I had no idea that we were that close to even until the bot gave me the bishop. No, once I took the bishop, I was pretty sure I was ahead, but I had thought I was ahead before that. Okay. All right, well, I didn't really intend this as a review video, but I was just curious. I wanted to play, against this bot, and I thought, oh, why not hit record like I do for my other chess activities? But based on how hard it was for me to beat the easy version of this bot, I'm just guessing it would be very difficult to beat the medium version of the bot and impossible to beat the hard version. Assuming there's just 3 versions. Were there just 3 versions? I don't remember. But my only experience with playing against bots is on Lichess and chess.com. So that's all I have to compare it to. And I will say that not having the suggested moves makes it almost impossible for me to figure out what I should have played. I just have to keep trying moves and waiting to see what the evaluation of that position is, especially in complex positions where it might be something really strange, like, playing b4 or something, and I would have no idea why that move would give me an advantage. In those situations that, having the suggested moves doesn't help me either, but not having any suggested moves means that in most of these cases, I'm not going to learn anything. But I did learn that I can checkmate with just, 2 bishops and a knight. I'm curious a little bit as to when it thinks I had a mating sequence. Whoop, it was here. And after the next move, it switched to mate in 4. How many moves did it take me? Oh, more than 4. So it was just plus 30 until the king went that way. I'm guessing that the king should have gone the other way because this allowed me to trap it over here. Okay, that wasn't my best move if we dropped back to mate in 6. And this cat, okay, so that must have been its best move. If it's still mate in 6, still mate in 6, mate in 5, mate in 4. Okay, so that must have been a pretty good move then, one of the best, to keep their king here. And they, at this point, I knew they only had 1 legal move. And okay, so I slowed it down a little bit by that move. There was something else that was better. Oh, but they should have gone the other way. Yeah, if they had gone up to h5, then it would have been mate in 5 or mate in 4, but because they went down, it allowed me to mate immediately. I'm just guessing if it had gone up instead, I never would have checkmated it. If it had kept making its best move every time, because, I don't know how to do it with these pieces. But anyway, thank you for spending your time here. If you've played against Levi on this site, let me know what you think. Or let me know if I missed something. Maybe there's a setting somewhere that will suggest the moves. Maybe it's this wrench. No, the wrench just has these 2 options, and I will probably have to play around with it to figure out what those 2 options even mean, so I'm going to cancel out of that. What happens if I click Analyze? Oh, when I click Analyze, it takes me to a place that suggests the best moves. Apparently I had mate in 1 3 different ways. Well, I didn't know that. Okay, because it just says Analyze Position, but I thought we had already analyzed the position, so I didn't think there was a need to click on it. Well, then let's go back here to when I couldn't figure out what I should have played, and what I did play was, okay, yeah. Oh, maybe that's what the option thing was for. Yeah, when I clicked next, I didn't want a choice. I wanted it to go to the move that I did play, and I think it was bishop to f1, and that gave them a huge advantage. So here, if I click Analyze, will it tell me what I should have played? It says I should have played bishop to b2, and they wouldn't take the knight. Really? Yeah, this happens with Stockfish a lot on the other sites too. Of course they would take the knight. It's their best move. Okay, so once they take the knight, then what do I take back? Okay, and then they're going to take my rook, I assume, and now they're up -1. So how was it even for me to put my bishop over there? Let's go back. Yeah, right here, when I clicked Analyze, it says it was even if I played bishop to b2, and then they would play rook to c8, but they wouldn't. We already saw they would take the knight. When I took back, they would take, and then I would be down a piece, and it would be -1. So that's not right. Okay, so it has the same problems as Stockfish does on some of the other sites, and it was a little harder to figure out how to get the moves, the suggested moves here, because again, I didn't know that that's what that button did. It just says Analyze Position, which I thought we had already done. Okay, and if I click New, I'm not going to play a new game, but I'm going to click New Game just to see what it shows. If I click New Game, oh, it just goes to a new game. Okay, so I think to be able to switch the level, I have to exit that completely, and because I recropped, it's now not showing all of this. But anyway, it does show me under here, this word that's cut off says latest game, or games, and it shows that I played this one, but I deviated with c4 on move 1, and it took 77 moves. So I'm guessing if I played another one, it would show up over here. Now, if I click Play Levi again, okay, again, it gives me the option. There's easy, which says it's 900 to 1200. Medium is 1300 to 1600, and hard is 1700 to 2000. Yeah, so I'm guessing I would lose to the medium bot and be destroyed by the hard one. That's my guess. If you have a Chessly account, I don't know if people without having purchased a Chessly course will be able to play Levi. But I do know that a bunch of you have purchased Chessly courses, so the Levi bot is available. Give it a shot and let me know how it went. And I'll see you next time.